After my last week's video, a lot of you were pretty much screaming in the comment section, oh my god, Ottomans are too OP! How are you gonna play against them right now? They're too strong! How you survive as Byzantium? Well, today I'm gonna present you a comprehensive guide, step by step, how to defeat the Ottomans, unite your region, and create an empire with 1.3000 developments, so as much as my Ottomans had in 1492. Are you ready for that? Let's get straight to this. The channel is getting close to 110,000 subscribers, so if you're not subscribing right now, I know 50% of you don't do that. It's a perfect opportunity to get notified about all of the great content with the new EU4 batch coming. You might be sure it will be super fun. First things first, let's move this 8,000 to Achaia, remove the fort in Moria, turn off the fort in Constantinople, and for now do not turn off army. I'll start improving my relations with Albania because it's my candidate for an ally, of course for the Skanderberg. While in the meantime I'll start building spy network on the Ottomans. I will start improving relations with my vassal Athens, and I'll start with loyal merge. With this done, I can go to estates. In the estates we want the power points, so admin mana, meal mana and diplo mana, and then we have to minimize amount of the privileges to maximize amount of the gain of the crown land after the first war. That's why from burghers I will take prestige for morale as well as 1% loans. From the nobility we will take manpower, and that's it. From clergy we will need yearly patriarch authority, we will need morale of armies for the other religions, and this is it. Seize land and take a diet. Here Gelibolu conquest is something for us because we're gonna go for the war against the Ottomans. Next thing is to focus on meal for the Tech 4 if needed for the war of Ottomans, but I'll try showing you how to win the war without even taking a Tech 4, okay? Let's take a lot of armies over here. For now, no other advisors because we can't truly afford it. On top of that, build 3,000 troops, and I'll also start building galleys. Now, why we need more galleys? Of course, first of all, to win the navy of the Ottomans. That should not be big of a problem, but more importantly, you need 200 cannons on your ships to barrage a fort of level 2. So Gelibolu, Selanik, Kocaeli, Shugla, all of them need 200 cannons on the ships. Don't worry, I'll calculate that for you. You need 8 additional galleys to start as Byzantium to achieve that. So 2 in Constantinople, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 1 in Athens because you can see it takes more time to build. With this done, I can also go and get Admiral. Good. As well as maybe generals from my rulers. Siege, siege, siege. 1 siege is very good. To increase our economy a little bit, I'll go to the Constantinople state. It's only 1 province, so it's really cheap, and it's a capital state, so it's even cheaper to maintain. That's why it's worth to go for protect trade as plus 50% trade power. Remember, it's a trade center of level 2, and that should be more or less a better thing for our balance. I'm attacking Epirus ASAP. Ideally should do it on 12th of December, so I'm a bit bad over here, because if you wait a bit more, they're most likely gonna end up of allying someone, which is not too good for us. Let's just declare war, and I'm doing it right away, because I anyway have to wait to build the ships if I want to fight the Ottomans. And I need also to wait for the Ottomans to attack. Somewhat about that a bit later. Also, this war might be pretty useful to steal some ships, which means cannons from the Epirus. But, you know, do not count for too much. You have to be extremely lucky to get that in such a small battle. But if you do, you might cancel one of your galleys to be built. Like, for example, me, I captured 2 ships, 1 transport and 1 galley. Well, Zlewikk, you are super lucky. And this means I can first of all cancel this 1 transport ship that I just stole from here, and second of all I can cancel building 1 of my galleys. What's important, once I beat army of Epirus, I'm only leaving 1k here. It shouldn't be calf, but it ended up with a general, so it should be infantry. For attrition, it's just cheaper to reinforce infantry. I'm gonna turn off my armies. and I'll let Athens lead the siege. With a bit of admin mana I can boost my stability to 1 just to let my prosperity to start growing, but of course it's gonna take ages anyway. And now we'll be just waiting for the ships to be finished and Ottomans to attack either Kandar or Dukadir, because they are always attacking one of these two nations, not you, don't worry. At least it never happened in my test runs. Once they do that and they move their troops out of Europe, we'll go into action. And see, that's what I told you, I already got almost 5% crowns from only those two provinces, because we took so little privileges. Now wait what we get from the Ottomans. Oh, look, the Ottomans already got cannons from the mission, so it looks like they are moving with the mission tree, and of course they have claims on Constantinople only? Maybe it works like twice, they got claims for the whole Anatolia. So I can already tell you that this run is one of the more unlucky runs, because look, it's 1447 and they still did not declare the first war. That should happen in early 1446, and this is very bad news for us, because Ottomans, thanks to the Gazeti ruler, thanks to Mehmet, they're gonna get Tech 4 far before us, so you want to attack them as early as possible, so key battles will be still on Tech 3. It looks like they are moving their troops now, so they are about to declare this one. Having that in mind, I'll already start building a mercs, definitely a free company, and then after building a free company you have to hire 2 more merc stacks. You have to focus on 2 types of the bonuses from the leaders. First of all, as good shock and then fire, and second of all, as good siege as possible, okay? Let's start with siege. There is 2 siege guy here, and it looks like that's the best I can get. So let's get the Levant, and then we have to take another 2 loans, and think about best bonuses. 3-0, 6-3. Yes, let's go for the 6-3 boy, which I'm gonna recruit in Moria, because I'll just take him here through the ships. See, that just declared on Kandar, so it might be also a good opportunity for us, because the moment they beat Kandar in the battle on the navy, their navy will be weaker, okay? So it also means that it will be easier for us to win this battle. So the moment they win, declare the war. Yeah, I forgot, of course I forgot to ally Albania. That's fine. Declare war. I'll promise Albania provinces, but of course we won't give them anything. Declare, take Gelibolu, go over here. 2 things to do here. First of all, bridge and rush. Second of all, we got a battle then on the navy. Now, to make sure this rush is as efficient as possible, I should shift consolidate all of the stacks every day, and that's what I will be doing just to make sure it works, but I'm not gonna bore you to death with showing every frame of it. In the meantime, the navy, you see, they have 8 galleys, I have 13, 2.3 morale, 2.2, 25 of engagement with on our side, so that's definitely useful. 2-0-2-1-1. Or you have a better leader. We'll see how it works. Now this battle, for example, might seem that we're losing, but if you look at their ships, it's 56%, 66%, because he did not fix them after battle with Kandar, 20%. So once the ships will start going down, we're gonna win this hard. But of course, in the meantime, I keep shift consolidating here. You can see it's pretty much at the end. One more day, there it goes. We can go straight to Gallipoli from here, while winning this battle easily. I mean, we should win this battle easily. Just keep watching also our ships. This two are 73%, this is 40%, this is 20%, but these two are not fighting, it seems. This is 12%, it goes down. Okay? We can't lose a ship on our side for sure. That's why I'm playing it safely. Because if we lose a ship on our side, we cannot breach any walls. So that's the key, 30%, and that's the moment I'm running away. We killed 2 of the galleys, battle won in my heart. Sardinia is being sieged down by the stack with the siege boy, so I think this is this guy. The rest will be carpet sieging everything around, and getting into Selanik. Of course, I'll not let these guys go through, so no, stay there. We'll use the straits, but later. I'll take the ship just for 1 second to Selanik, simply to breach the walls and go back to Constantinople to keep fixing them. I'll do a few things here, meaning that I'll ask Albania to attach to us. In the meantime, Athens, please siege down. But this one case stack will go and take Ohrid and Avlonia, So, you know, Albania will not be able to take them in the war. I still think that Ottomans did not fix their ships. So I'll give it another try. I will leave just one ship that is still being fixed. And let's take a look. See this? These percentages? These ships are completely destroyed. That should be a massacre. It's already 22 and Zlewikk is down. So just quickly use this moment to carpet switch everything around. And get into position. Yes, look, another 3 guys lost on their side. With Adriana down, we already have 50% war score. So, you know, if you don't feel too confident about your skills and the next steps that we'll be doing, you can just sit on your ass, blockade all of their ports, and keep getting ticking war score. From that, you can get to around 70-ish% and the low attitudes. You can take almost everything you can. But of course, it will take time because of the ticking war score. But, and here, it might be a bit RNG, and that's why you don't ally the knights for the strategy that I'll be doing. Because now the strategy is to let them cross, okay? Let them go through the strait and start sieging down Constantinople. If they do so, we can catch 15,000, 20,000 and wipe them. But key thing for that is to know one to stay like Albania, for example, here with their ships. Another important thing while in this war, once you siege down the forts, don't pay for them. Look how much that costs. You're already losing so much money. Just go to the province and give it to your vassal for occupation, so they pay all of the cost of the maintenance. By the way, at this point, I will also start building a spy network on Serbia, because ideally, they will be one of our goals after the Ottomans. What I also did, I asked to attach, and I took my ships to Aegean Sea. So I took Albania out of this province. Now we can't for the Ottomans and their 37,000 troops to start crossing. There we go, 16,000, and it will be in the 12th of June, so I have to arrive there on 13th of June. So I will not block these guys from crossing, but I'll block any reinforcements from crossing. Sure, take this. You can right away burn it. 13th, 12th. Okay? Oh, Albania trolled me. Miss Albania, don't troll, please. This is a key part of the strategy. Don't troll me here. Remember, now I have 53% of the war score, and from these battles you get massive amount of the war score because of how much you're over your force limit. That's why you want to invite them to Constantinople. Okay, now Albania is committing seppuku. They are dying to Ottoman fleet. So that's the moment I can finally get to the strategy. So wow, thank you Albania. So you stop troll. Now Athens are trolling me, but I can ask Athens to be passive. Also, Thomas wants to troll a little bit, and that's good, because if I kill any transport ships in this naval battle here, I kill the troops as well. In the meantime, these guys will cross, unless, you know, and again something happens, but they will cross here on the 15th of November, so I can right away start going there. I should let these guys go out, 23rd of November. I will be there on the... Athens will block them from going through. Athens, we want them out, not in. But I don't think these guys can reinforce each other, so it's still fine. If we stand here, let's go and focus on Gallipoli. There's no leader here, we have Skanderberg. And again, even if I don't need to reinforce with my manpower troops in this battle, I will reinforce with my manpower troops just in a couple of days. I might have to reinforce. Do they have Tech 4? They have Tech 4, that's why they're killing us so much. Even though I probably didn't have to reinforce, I will, because this will be more war score for winning these battles. And how I'll do it, meaning that, okay, I'm blocking it, I'm gonna hide. They'll be crossing, okay, it's fine. Okay, they're running away. Oh no, they will not run away. Don't worry, and that's another additional war score. Now I have to deal with this 17,000, and that's gonna be significantly harder, because they already have Tech 4. That's gonna be a very tough battle. Let's reinforce first. That's why I told you I was unlucky with how slow they attack Kandar. Because of that, now they have Tech 4, while even with meal focus, I'm nowhere close to it. Just here I will take a defensive edict to slow them down a little bit, so I have enough time to reinforce morale on all of my companies. By the way, come back here, Athens. I was joking. Attached to me. I think, guys, this is the time. It's gonna be a tough battle. Let's first go with Mercs and Skanderberg. Skanderberg is still alive, yes, yes. Sick. I think I need to send like additional, maybe send Gav. Send additional reinforcements there right away to be closer to combat with. Start reinforcing with, oh, it's gonna be such a hard battle. Gets 3,000 out of siege as well. So I'm gonna, if I win it barely and with heavy losses. And I'm losing that because of Tech 4. That's why I told you it's unlucky that I didn't take it. Look at these losses. At least he's down to 11k. So if I reinforce and come back, should be easier. It's time to go in again. Ideally, we should fight the battle I was fighting on still on their Tech 3. So that will be an easy battle even wipe. Well, of course, as they took Tech 4, it's significantly under. And right now I go with everything at once. So wait a... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's one morale difference that we are having here. See how hard it is. Right now at least he doesn't have enough troops to siege down, but I lost another 3 war score. As he's back to 9,000. I have to attack again. I'll just win by amount of the troops that we are having compared to him. But what kind of win it is? Anyway, getting closer to winning. Come on. I'll hide the ships. Okay. Get them back in. Thank you so much for another war score. And in the end we have plus 13 for winning battles. But I can go ahead and hide and let another troops in. By the way, let's go and kill their fleet. And I baited Athens to help me here, so this guy should be able to now to go through. Please go through. Because ideally we should wipe all of their troops in this strategy. They have 17,000 left. Ideally these two guys should go into 2 different provinces. But to see how it works, we can split their troops more or less. 25th May, 28th May. Okay, I will let these guys in first. Okay, go out. Wipe these boys. It should be another good amount of the war score. I'm telling you, if they attack Kandar earlier, I'll be out of this war already. But I guess it's fine. It's 75% war score. We need a bit more. Come on. I'll let you in. You are being invited. 19k troops, no manpower. How about we let this 6k in as well? Just go to Constantinople. 15th of August. And, where you're going? Let's go and kill this 6k. That's an easy battle. And again, I shouldn't blockade the strait. They run away, I blockade, I win another battle. It's 81% of the war score. Now somehow I have to win in Gelibolu. Now I actually decided to let him take Gelibolu. Because don't do that opposite as I did. Don't give Gelibolu to Athens. I mean, give it to them, but once you start inviting Ottomans to this province, get it back. Then you, in these situations like I have, you wouldn't be able to take it, right? But it's fine, I'm just gonna waste 50 mil points. I'll wait for the other troops to make it faster. Rush it back. And peace and out. Now for the peace deal itself, I want all of our cores, so these provinces. And Kirgizistan. On top of that, we want Silistre and Ohrid to get Bulgaria over there and block Ottomans from reinforcing these provinces once the rebels hit there, so they'll be taken to Bulgaria. On top of that, I want Big and Kutaya. Kutaya because our is a vassal here. And finally, 600 ducats. Send this peace deal. Thank you so much, Mr. Ottoman. I gotta take the mission. It's saying I will be bankrupt, but that's because my loan cap is gonna decrease and the loan size is gonna increase because I have far more development. But that needs to be updated over a month tick. Remove this mercs. Remove this mercs. This is it. I'll just also get rid of my calf. You go there. You go there. Thank you so much. Turn off the province. Turn off. No, I'll keep the forts. These 2 forts at least. To get rid of devastation. In France, let's take it back to protect trade. We will not release Bulgaria yet. For now, I will only release Crimea. Why is that? Because we need to provoke the Bulgarian separatists. Okay, once they provoked and they start occupying these provinces, I will reoccupy this province and I'm gonna release them as my vassal. Because I can't count that Ottomans will get these rebels by themselves. Look how stable this AI is. We have to provoke this first. Of course, driving the Turks out of here is giving me power points. I can turn off my armies. And we gotta fix our loans. For that to happen, this is 19% by the way, I gotta get burghers more loyal. So let's just take this. Let's take this. Maybe burghers want, yeah, to take rid of this. There's actually something doable. With my spinal on Serbia, I'm gonna get a claim on Kosovo. Okay, perfect. Let's for now get a month tick to update the loans. Because you'll see once I do that, that it's 40 out of 40. So I can start with repaying the 1% loans. Where are the 1% loans? Tick, 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 and tick. On top of that, I'll repay as much as possible. So I'm down to 22 loans. Then I'll go to burghers and take the 1% loans again. That's only 360 ducats. Repay as much as possible again. Because that makes us down to 14 loans. And with this down, I'll sell titles. And once this is 50, I will also seize land. That's only 240 ducats. So I can repay again a couple of loans. And you can see that I'm down to 6 loans. 1% loans plus 1 4% loan. What is that? No debt, guys. Easy peasy. What's important once you finish this war is to start looking for strong allies. Ideally, we should be able to rival the Ottomans, which is a rival usually of one of the big nations. In this case, Poland. So allying them will not be big of a problem. Let we start improving relations to get them as an ally. It will be, you know, something else. It could be Hungary, maybe Austria, someone that doesn't like Ottomans. And it's a key because if you don't do that, you're very likely to get attacked by Venice. The fact that our ruler got minus to our national unrest does not help with Bulgarian separatists. Because they're going very slowly with this. You know what? I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that first of all, this is going too slowly. And second of all, Ottomans are busy. Okay, they are fighting. You turn on the armies. Take again a few loans. We're gonna recruit... Now what? Haiduks? Do we need more than that? I don't think so. I'm gonna send everything to fight with Serbia. Here we have the navy to protect us, it just has to be fixed. And I'll try doing the same thing with the Ottomans. Letting them in and then killing. And from the Ottomans we really only want the white piece to shorten the truce. And you know, attacking Serbia, first of all to expand, obviously. But more importantly, to get hundreds higher. In the meantime, and this is the key to do that before attacking Serbia, is to ally someone strong like Poland. Okay, Mr. Ottomans, another round. Let's go. I think this is gonna be easy. I just have to win 2 battles here, meaning defeat them now. If I roll like 2 to 8, okay, now it's a bit better. And I'm still losing this battle. Come on, just win by the quantity. Yeah, thank you so much for this roll. Hide the fleet now. Get it out again. Hide the fleet now. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Ottoman, do you want to peace out? I just pretty much have to go and stand on the capital. At the same time, I'll wipe my enemies, so Serbia and Bosnia. And now, Mr. Ottoman, I could take some ducats probably, but there's no need for that. Shorter truce. Can peace out this, boys. Which is gonna be full annexation of both. Nobody cares. And full money. Alright. With this, the Bulgarian rebels will be faster. And that was the main goal of this war. Let's just go ahead and repay, you know, some of these 4% loans. To not pay too much for interest. Oh yeah, and I don't need this 1 merc. I mean, I'm gonna keep this 1 merc stack to take care of the rebels. As it's 1454, I can also annex Athens. Just make sure I take this to not lose the diplomatic reputation once I annex them, because it just takes 1 month. Thank you so much. By the way, you see, you have 29 development here, so if I just go to Athens, do this, I can consecrate, which allows me to take the first bonus here from the icon. It can be the discipline, national unrest, construction cost, death cost, AE impact. I'm thinking between institution and AE impact. I don't really need that for early expansion. I will go for... I mean, see, that's the problem. It's not like I need one of this like a lot more than the others. You know what? I'm not gonna take anything for now. Let's just take advantage of the manpower bonuses. Yes! Our ruler died! Well, first of all, it's gonna be more mana generator soon, but more importantly, more chance of these guys rebelling at last. The rebels hate me, everything is growing, all the rebels, but not Bulgarian separatists. They don't want to increase their percentage for how many years already? You know what I decided to do? To freaking stay dead. Only to be able to decrease the autonomy, to make the rebels faster. I mean, this couple of power points are absolutely worth it. Just do this. Give me another month tick. This my tolerance is 8. What the hell is that? Okay, that explains a lot. More importantly, I can state Kosovo, which let's get here dev cost. Am I getting dev cost from burgers? No, I would if I either sold titles. Let's sell titles. Get the dev cost here. Okay. Then decrease the autonomy. Then seize land. So it's all good. And I have actual positive balance. And only 1% left. Well, to celebrate it, I can go and take the obviously the tax meta. No, I will go for more manpower. With 50% the Bulgarian separatists, I can go ahead and provoke them. First, they will of course occupy my province, but then they should move to provinces of the Ottomans. And that is our goal. Now what I'm doing as they are occupying Ottomans, I'm reoccupying my provinces. And I'll go ahead to reach Bulgaria. So now these guys will not come back to my terrains, and they will be occupying provinces for my subject. So anyway, I'm about to get rebels all around the place here. I'll fully cover these provinces and decrease after the Maftik autonomy every single one of them, because I have Anders already, right? Rebels will be here anyway in a couple of months, so it doesn't change anything. Here I can increase autonomy actually. Of course with the new ruler. 2 pretenders. What the hell? Rise of the pretender, a pretender arises. And I have to fight 28,000 of rebels. Can you imagine that? Just go and... this is bad. I don't have resources to fight that many rebels. I could have checked, like, what's the stats. No, he's trash. So please kill them. And then we'll go to Athens. Just shift consolidate. My manpower. Shift consolidate. Maybe this one will be better. No, 2-1-2. Yeah, the game is just trying to troll us. Now the thing is, I could attack Ottomans, I'll choose ended, but if I do so, Naples and Aragon are gonna reoccupy all of the provinces from rebels, so we can't really attack them. I will start with fighting Herzegovina, maybe Hungary as well. And honestly guys, some increased autonomy here, why don't we release Bosnia? And reconquer everything for them. And by the way, Herzegovina to Ragusa, that's even easier for us. And you know what? Screw it. Why? I think the rebels need like another 1.5, 2 years. While waiting for that, I'll go ahead. I could attack Albania. Yeah, it's gonna be easier than attacking Hungary, because Hungary has some additional allies. We'll attack Albania and maybe even anyway take course from these boys. Mr. Albania. Goodbye. Look, Plovdiv is already in hands of Bulgaria. The only disadvantage of this strategy is that it's increasing freaking liberty desire of the subject a lot, but I'll just later develop them to make it easier. And look, they're reaching Tirnovo. This is like, if there's any priority for us, there's nothing higher than this. I'm sending my troops straight over there to at least scare them off. Yes, exactly that. And while Kostendil got in the hands of Bulgaria, Achilles just became a Holy Roman Emperor from Azbach. So just a reminder, how it works is that if a province is occupied for at least 5 years, it goes over to separatists. Success. All of Bulgaria is right now in the hands of my vassal, for the cost of, you know, a tiny handsome person of liberty desire. Okay, Hungary, I think it's time. I just only want 3 cores of Bosnia, as well as some money. Thank you. Then I can piece out obviously Albania for the full next. We are big enough to ally either Muscovy, like, or Austria. Is either of them a rival of... Oh yes, Mr. Austria, you gotta help me. Okay, Poland. You have to help me. Let's go to favors. I'll ask them to prepare for war. This is also gonna be helpful. I'm gonna hire another merc stack. I'll do it with a grand company. And time for the war of the Ottomans. As I told you, this one will be harder because they actually have allies. They have Naples. They had Aragon, but there's a Iberian Union. Okay. Let's go for reconquest of Ankara. Look how many claims Germania has. Yes, okay, not that many actually. I have plenty of claims, which I probably will use. I have to embrace the institution. Let's just take a loan. Should I have taken the loan? Yeah, I have 1% loans. Embrace the institution. That allows me to take tech 6 on the military. Should allow me to destroy the Ottomans. Oh, that allowed me to become a great power number 7. And there goes the facing in Constantinople. How much is gonna increase my income there? It's 0.54 from production, and with this, 1.2 and 1 from tax. Mr. Ottoman is GG. I'm taking all of these provinces for myself, fixing the borders, all of the course of Armenia, and a bit of money. Okay. Now, as I got a province south here, I released there yet another vassal, Karaman, and obviously Karaman has plenty of course for the next war. Turks driven from the Eastern Balkans, their phoenix rises. And another PowerPoint. If Bulgaria send me this fly white, don't I just divert trade from them? That should increase my income a little bit. It's right now 4.5 from trade. After this change, 4.8. Yes. With Tech 5, I can go ahead and unlock my first idea group, and this is gonna be influence, because influence is very much focused on your subjects. I will not take the first idea yet, because I would like to embrace the institution first, as that's gonna be a great combination, because keep in mind, our ruler is also a freethinker, which is idea cost. Just in the meantime, let's focus on Diplo. I should have done that long time ago, but I wasn't really thinking what idea I would pick. If I did so, I would change this a few years ago. As that won't change my diploma generation much, I'll start an extension of Germania. Right now it's only 1 diplo point per month because I'm overextended. Later we'll scale it, especially once I get this third idea here. I plan to attack Venice soon, but remember, it's Venice, Knights, and Genoa allied to each other. So it's a giant fleet. Well, I will start building galleys. Let's say 5 of them, and I only need these galleys to take Negropont, Lesbo and Sio. Nothing else, maybe Corfu. I'm actually looking for the privileges for the clergy, and institutionalized clergy is really good because every few years I'll be able to get 5 patriarchal treaty for the cost of little prestige and legitimacy. Let me go ahead and take it, and right away take this decision to scale this. So as I can sell titles again, let me do so. And immediately seize land to keep it at 10%. I've got 500 ducats to invest. And I'll invest this into trade centers. I can improve Ragusa, just state it, to level 2. I can improve Athens. And I'm having 1, 2, 3 level 2 centers of trade. We also have to improve Smyrna, and I have to also do the same to Macedonia. Start annexation of Bosnia, that's gonna be 2 points per month. This is still good. I'm nowhere close to get the golden era. I need to get Renaissance everywhere. So I might be pushed to take the first idea right away. I mean, maybe also the second, because Liberty Zai is gonna be of use. No, I'm gonna not use it on Bulgaria, so don't take it. Okay, Mr. Venice, let's start the war. That's gonna be conquest of Durazzo. I'm fine dealing with them by myself. Conquest of Durazzo. Ask all subjects to attach. You'll be attaching to these boys. Go for Durazzo, go for Corfu, go for Negropont, Lesbo and Sio. I'm just afraid of rebels. Byzantium. Over here. I'm just afraid their fleet will attack me immediately. This is what these guys are doing, but what's my naval tradition? Well, these guys are giving me morale. Yeah, I think I should win. And this guy got on the island. Oh yes, I got on 3 islands. What is happening with their fleet? I was afraid. I'm not anymore. And look, they ran away to Negropont, which means just right now they're gonna go out to be destroyed even more. If I land here, let's lose that 3,000. If I land here, will I help rebels? because that would be like really awesome. I'll just try this out. I shouldn't fight my own rebels, so I should help them siege this down. Yeah, I'm helping them out. This is really good news. The bit I can take tier 3 guarantee form and either reform progress growth from this, or bonuses to subjects, which I think I'm gonna pick. Unfortunately, it's 37 now. It's yeah, not that much higher. But it's diplomatic relations. I'm no longer paying for being above the limit. With Renaissance being spread everywhere, start the golden era, and yeah, we can take care of this now. Liberty desire and soon also diplomatic annexation cost. Look, it's 74.7, 76.4, which means that taking this idea is gonna finish annexation of both Bosnia and Gdynia just in the next month tick. In the meantime, this guy starts sieging down. Let's just go for defensive edict. That makes the borders a bit better. We have to deal with Bulgaria, but I think I'll be able to deal with them once I take this. With the perfect timing when I'm about to piece out Venice, I get an AE impact, which allows me to take all of these provinces, just take this back to us. Again, same strategy, giving it to a subject to make it easier. 81% war score, pretty much no expansion, and on top of that, as much money as you can fit to meet, so 300 ducats. This province is still occupied by the rebels, isn't it? Yes, and it has to be occupied for at least 2 more years. That gives me mission recover Albania, which is plenty of perma claims. I need this 3 provinces, I believe, to complete it. That also allows me to take Triumph in Greece, which is prestige, but prestige is being invested to placating rulers in Bulgaria, and now I can take it to keep it around 100. With the islands taken here, that's another mission with yet more claims, but what? It's West Islands, okay, good. Mr. Poland, please help me with Hungary, that's gonna be easy peasy then. Send this stack to siege down the fort, and the stack will be fighting out. Maybe you siege down Split actually. They're gonna be more far away from battles and you'll be on the front line. In the meantime, it looks like Ottomans are pushing back Mamluks, but how? They have doubled the numbers, and Mamluks have even better technology. With Tech 7 unlocked on the military, we gotta start focusing on the cannons. For now, I'll build 4,000, just to not go too much over our force limit. And, you know, I still have to build up my income to be able to afford it. It's time to peace out Hungary. I'm gonna take my claims needed for the mission. Better borders, as well as cores of Transylvania. Then on top of that, let's take war reparations and money. Thank you, sir. It's a bit of AE, but nobody cares. Let me just go ahead and conquer the Balkans, which is giving me claims on Croatia. And about that, I have 2 vassals to be released. Croatia itself, and on top of that, also Transylvania. So now for the next war of Hungary, we have all of this course, and all of this course to be taken over, so pretty much for free. And it's time to make Bulgaria loyal. I will stop diverging trade, 76%. I can blockade 1 time and spend a few power points. Remember, I'm ahead of time with my meal points. So if this couple of power clicks, I'll start annexation as soon as we get relations to 190. I got roads in the meantime. Completely forgot to take a look over here. I have to just go ahead and state it and remove the fort. Annexation of Bulgaria. This is gonna take just 12 years and probably even faster once I reduce overextension. This is, guys, really good news. Well, on one hand, Mamluks are super strong, 40,000 troops, but on the other, they just took pretty much all of the Karaman calls, so I have 3 casus belli on them. And while my truce with Ottomans ends in 4 years, I'll have time to go after the Mamluks now. I'm gonna do some 500 IQ moves here against the Mamluks. First of all, the peace deal. I'm gonna take all of the cores of Karaman, these 2 provinces for ourselves, and these 3 provinces, 3 trade centers in Alexandria for ourselves, as well as much money as they're gonna accept. Before I peace out, though, I'm gonna
do what's called a pro gamer move.
Turn off all of the 3 forts that I took. Send the peace deal. Now if you wait today, I'm gonna take 20 patriarchal to taking Antioch. Then we will go and release from that Syria, that is course Orlando Praise, while Cilicia is gonna go into hands of Karaman. I'll immediately attack Cyprus, which will get me to the war with Mamluks. But which means that I got like 1,000 defenders fort in Cairo, I have no defenses fort in Halab. Oh, price of paper, thank you so much. So if these two forts taken immediately and ideally also their army wiped in Fayum. Oh, that's also 5% professionalism. I probably can go to the Mamluks and piece them out for another 1000 ducats. While keeping our truce very short, because you can see it's gonna end in less than 8 years. As for the provinces here, I'm gonna add all of them to the trade company, and in this trade company for our amount of money, I will also invest. That gives me additional merchants that I will send straight to Aleppo. With the discipline icon forgotten, I'm gonna go for now improve relations and AE impact because we are expanding quite a lot. There's no time to waste. So let's just immediately declare on the Ottomans. Not much reconquest to be done, so go for the conquest of provinces for ourselves. Annexation of Bulgaria is finished, and that is fixing our name placement. With the peace deal of the Ottomans, the name placement should be even better. And I will immediately start annexing Karaman, which is not gonna take any time because we are not having diplo points. This is another mission, which is conquer Bulgaria. Enact Tier 1 government reform. Ah, yes, that was in a dev dire Byzantine autocracy. It's giving us monthly autonomy, change years of separatist culture conversion cost, and 8 max possible parliament seats. So we have our own senate, Byzantine senate. Let's start the debate. What we can take from here? This is a lot of choice. I have to walk through them. Of course, diplomatic annexation cost. So this is gonna take far quicker, and let me just add Constantinople as a seat. So debate is gonna be immediately done. Recover coastlines, also more claim on the Ottomans, which should make goring these provinces cheaper. With so much money and modifiers for advisor costs, why don't we make this guy level 3? And why don't we look for improved relation guy that is improved relation? Yeah, improved relation guy that is also level 2. I think it's time to also boost ourselves out. We have tons of manpower, tons of money, but we also have tons of autonomy, which I will just go and decrease all around the place. And it's not like even because we're playing on wrong crown lands, that's a really minimal impact. It's a province that I annexed from the subjects or recently conquered. So with all of this, reduce our economy right now 51 ducats. And don't worry, I have positive balance, I'm just rooting out corruption. While maximum power is 60,000, forced limit is 59,000. The last influence ideas is vassals forced limit contributions. Instead of 61, we're gonna have 67 of it, but also on top of that, unjustified demands modifier. It's getting better with every year, and I still want to play to around 1500 to show you a perfect Byzantine borders. At last add Windex 7, which unlocks my second idea group. We are very late with it. I'm thinking about admin for the cooperation cost, and of course one of the best policies in games, so diplomatic annexation cost. And I'm thinking about something military because we have tons of mill points, but you know what, I'll go for the admin. We just have to switch the focus here. Guess who is the first great power now? Of course Byzantium, 1492. My ruler just died, which means we've got a random 3-0 to air, which I will have to disinherit. And I was supposed to attack Mamluks for the reconquest of Syrian provinces, but look what QQ. That's one of the biggest QQs I've seen in EU4. The game doesn't really like me. 3-1 air. That means unhoarded disinherit. And I think that's one of the fastest war I had so far. I believe it took us just a couple of months. Taking all the course of Syria, connecting the lands, and money on top of that. With this done, I'll right away gonna get ready to attack Karakoyunlu. What is happening? Like, I have like a negative flag for the heirs. I have to disinherit again, but I can't even do it now because of my prestige. I really don't need to take much from QQ. I want Eintap, so release over here Akkoyunlu. I need Sinjar to release Iraq. I need all of the cores of Syria. Just take some money on top of that. Feel good to go. See how many cores? That's for the next war of QQ. I'll start the process of annexation of Syria while taking my troops to war with Hungary. Going for a very hard peace with Hungary. All of the cores of Transylvania. All of the cores of Croatia, and this princess for ourselves for better borders. AE is fine, just send the peace deal. and we have to start annexing all of our 3 big vassals: Croatia, Transylvania and Syria. Transylvania will take us only 2 years, because they are very small. How about this, boys? Not that much, just 5 years. Right now I'm losing 3 points monthly. As I just hit 99, pretty much 100 passing authority. My maximum bar is 83,000 and I can take co-creation costs from admin areas. Annexation of Syria. Will it change our name placement to cover all of this? I think it should. And this is art. This is art, and we only have 3 wars left in today's campaign. QQ, Ottomans, Mamluks. All should be done in less than 4 years. With Ottomans vanished from Anatolia, I've got Western Anatolia mission and Central Anatolia mission, which is plenty of nice claims, which I should use in this war to make sure I have everything. Saying goodnight to Mr. Karakoyunlu. And that's first of all mission. Established, plenty development. That's the Vim system. It's 11 development in Constantinople, 25% maximum power. With this done, I'll immediately start annexing both of these 2 subjects. This will take 3 years. This will take even less. This is also 3 years. Last admin idea, so late. But we had bigger priorities, is diplomatic annexation cost, which makes both of the annexation finished after the month tick. Tick. I promised you beautiful borders, and now the last war of Mamluks are gonna make the perfection here. Done. Taking all of these provinces, making the perfect Byzantium. Now, I'm telling you, this is easy peasy. The most important part of the video is probably the first couple of years war of the Ottomans. You follow that step by step, you're deemed to succeed. For today, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you did enjoy this guide by liking it, and subscribe to the channel to get notified about the future guides. If you're still looking to buy Domination or any other EU4 DLC or from any other Paradox Interactive games, you can check my affiliate link in pinned comment as well as video description. Does not cost you anything, while I'm actually getting part of the revenue from these purchases. Bye!